Doing another video game review of today. This time of a Steam game called When the Darkness Comes. Now, When the Darkness Comes is a very interesting psychological horror game due to the fact that there's not really a story to it. A lot of its levels are kind of metaphorical on some spiritual level. For example, there's one level where there's a phone literally across the room, but it's so impossible to get over there, it seems, because it just gets further and further away, and like there's just stuff holding you back. And I feel like that's supposed to be a little metaphor or whatever you want to call it on how people who, when they are dealing with depression or whatever, often will repress it inside of themselves, and as a result won't get the help that they need. They won't reach out until it's too late. There's also a level where you're in this like grocery store, this little supermarket, and there's these black figures constantly crowding around you, whispering things. And I feel like that has to deal with the fears that some people have of what people could be like thinking of them, or about the fear that, okay, what if these people are talking about me? What if, just basically the fear. It just touches upon the, fear of being watched, or the fear of just like what being in a social setting. Like the whispers, they were almost mocking, like almost sounded like you couldn't understand them, but it just sounded like they were like almost like they were laughing at you, when you were playing the level. And I feel like, as I said, that touches upon a fear that a lot of us have, that about being publicly gawked at and pointed at. But as anxiety inducing as the game is, and believe me, it truly is, like for starters, there's no exit. There's no way to exit the game. There's literally no escape. When in fact, when you try to escape, it says no escape. In fact, to close the game, you literally have to turn your computer off. However, there is a beautiful side to the game, because once you get through all the horrifying shit scattered throughout it, especially on that weird school level where you're exploring the school and you just see shit in the corner of your eyes, you're exploring it. There is a side to the game that just radiates a sense of hope. How even if you are struggling with these things, with such horrible, inner conflicts and whatnot, there's still hope for you, and things will eventually let up, and these horrible things that are happening to you will eventually pass. I rate this game, I'll give it an A+. I really enjoyed playing it. It was very hard. It was very frustrating at times, which ultimately helped, give the game a more, it brought with more of an anxiety-inducing edge, because the game, as I said, does get hard, and like just the whole atmosphere of the game makes just feel like a nightmare you desperately want to get out of. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and sub for more content.